Good morning, good morning. It is a late morning, about 11 o'clock. We're over here by Highway 24, I-70, eastbound and down. The Minturn Leadville exit, just west end of Vail. See if we get some good color. Pump truck. .51 balmy degrees outside. Trying to stay on the highway on the inside. Got a little bit of snow cap up there on the mountain passes. There's the higher ends. Vail 8150. We just got done with the weekend. Hung out at the house. Worked on the shed. Got it all sighted and everything. Didn't get as far as I wanted to get. Like hanging the door or any painting. Of course, I'll be painting the same color as the house. See, the higher elevations are already gone, which we saw last week. Video we did over Lizard Head Pass. Start cooling down. So walking around on the working on the shed and moving the plywood around and all that stuff, and man, I'm not 40 anymore. I was like sore yesterday. I'm a little sore today, but not as bad as I was yesterday. Yesterday was pretty tough. was going to bring this load to Denver last night, but I was going to deliver it anyway. And I don't know if they have anything right away for me or not. They haven't said nothing. So that usually means no. So the fact that I was working on the shed as well, I was like, I still got stuff to do. So I was going to keep doing it. Plus, then in the evening, when I was getting close to being done, I cracked a beer, so there was no way I could drive anyway. No way I should drive, I should say. Yeah, I bet last week was just beautiful up here with all the, you can see all the aspens are gone, majority of them. Of course, these trees know better. Let snow come early. Everybody wants to pile up in the right-hand lane. We got some snow up there. Up in the mountains, usually by Halloween, the snow is here to stay. And we usually get snow by Halloween. So that's another 20 days. I remember the kids when they were growing up, they'd dress up for Halloween. Get their costumes and everything. Have to cover it up with a jacket, so we started designing costumes around the jacket concept. There's a quality truck. I could tell by the number on the back and the cloud. I don't know what number that was. Couldn't see that. Well, it wasn't on there. Usually on the hood. So I wasn't going to put any windows in the shed, but I think I will. It would help out with daylight, I think. With lighting, the daylight would help, I think. So I think I'll put a couple of windows in that shed. So I got a quote from Anderson Windows to do my windows in the house. I thought it was kind of high, but then taking into consideration they come and get each measurement, and then you have professional installers and blah blah blah. It came out to, I have 13 windows, and it came out to $13.50 or $23.50 a window. Not $23.50, $2,300, $2,350 per window. Some are small, some are big, but I split it. I divided it by what, 27 something divided by 13. I don't know if it's that much, but per window. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to pay that. Because I was at Home Depot or Lowe's, I can't remember which one. I do know I like Lowe's better than Home Depot. But they had a 48 by 96 window there, which I have two that are that size, for $360. So it's kind of on the fence about having my windows done. Well, I've already been approved, everything's been good, ready to go. I just have to sign. And I've been dragging my feet in the mud because I want to get the windows, but like I'm paying $240 a month on storage, but I'm ending that hopefully this month. And then sorry, thinking about something else while I'm talking. And so that would cover the cost roughly. I'd have another $60 a month. But I was like, I have so many payments as it is right now. I don't want to get any more. And then when I saw the window, the biggest window we have, for $360 retail, not wholesale, that I'm going to put a halt to doing the windows. Like I said, I haven't signed anything yet. Are we really doing a number on this runaway truck ramp? And we're getting a whole bunch of drivers that don't know how to drive in the snow, don't know how to drive in the hills, don't know how to drive, period. So you throw all those combinations and throw it up here in the mountains, and you need that ramp. Gorgeous, gorgeous day out today. It's clear. 51 balmy degrees. Probably get a little cooler as we get closer to the sun. Little science project. The heat from the sun comes from the reflection of the earth. So when you're right here, we're right at the reflection. The higher you go, the further you are away from it, the colder it gets. Tesla electric truck right there. No, he just must be empty. We're going to be running our flashers here, because we are heavy, heavy, heavy. 72. Here comes another Tesla truck. Says that 80,000 pounds, 65 miles an hour uphill. I want to see that. You could probably only go from the bottom to the top before you need to charge his battery, but that would be pretty wicked. And they should be able to use like a braking system that would generate electricity for going downhill, so that could brake the truck, in other words slow it down, but yet charge at the same time. I wonder if they got that figured out. One thing I'm not worried about, a few people have asked me, aren't you worried about autonomous trucks, losing your job? I'll probably retire by that time. But even then, you know, they're testing it in the LA to Phoenix I-10 route, all desert. In other words, no snow. So I imagine in the final stages after implementation, they'll start working on mountainous regions for snow. Because there's a trick to it, you know, and they're going to program all the information. In other words, all the what to do. In other words, if it's 20 below, it doesn't need to be chained up. How much weight is on it? Is it going to need chains? I'm sure they're probably going to have auto chains on it, which is fine. They could use heat sensors to melt the snow off of their sensing equipment on the truck, but I don't know. I don't see them doing that for quite some time. Like, I know how to keep my truck from spinning out. I know what to do to recover if it starts to spin out. If I start to jackknife, I know what to do. Like if I'm using the Jake brake. Any other time, I know to accelerate if I start to jackknife. A lot of people use the brakes and continue to jackknife. So you know, there's a lot. It's an art form to a degree. And it takes experience to develop that. So I don't know how that's really going to work in snow and hills. If they implement it really fast, which I don't see it, I'll be one of the last drivers on the road. Because I know they're not going to have the mountainous regions taken care of yet in the wintertime. Those trees right there to the left, you got the snow on them. If I wasn't driving, I could take a picture of that. Oh, I could probably steal it from my video. Maybe I can do that. Screenshot the video. Left lane closed ahead. We'll see how many people still try to get in. I got cruise control set. A Ford pickup thought about it. He's not even at my rear bumper yet, but he gave up. Good. You saw the sign like I saw it. It'd be fun to take a go-kart on that, a high-powered go-kart on that bike path. To the right there. There's nobody on there. That would be fun. Of course, I'm sure it was a sign to no motorized vehicles. Not to be a day like today, like Monday. There's literally nobody on that path. I'm sure on the weekend it's packed. I got a line of cars behind me now. Behind us, I should say. Yeah, when I was a kid, we had go-karts that would do like 100 miles an hour. They were fun. That would be fun on that bike path. I wonder if a guy could do that, set up a race like they do the Pikes Peak, but it would be the bike path and it would have to be closed off, and it would be a race once a year using go-karts from the bottom to the top. Keep our speed down. CDOT. I think that's CDOT. No, that's Elam. Right down there too, to the right. 10603, is that what it is? Yep. Those numbers stick in the back of your brain after a while. Why is everybody going so slow? He's got a load of sheep in this one right here, you're all right. Like 4 rows of it, 4 stories. got sheep in here as well. Do that with the wiper blade. So the wonky wipers kind of fixed themselves. I pulled the relay out of R23 on the fuse panel. It's underneath, like right there, underneath top of the dash. Then I would put it in if I needed my wipers. Then it corrected itself. So we still have wonky wipers. And I'll talk to Raul about it when I get to Denver today. The 374,260 miles on old Bessie here. I put 99.9% of it on here. It was about 1,000 miles when I got it, and then a few times the mechanics have taken it to Volvo. So I can't claim them all, but 99.9, 99.8%. I'll go 99.9. Copper Mountain. These are the lakes right here on the right hand side. They're crystal clear. So a Toyota Jeep or a Toyota gets on the freeway, takes a sweet time, and then locks up that corner. So now he speeds up. He's right here to my right. He should be sticking his nose out there shortly. There it is. And the bum is right. Why didn't you get on the freeway when you got on? Get on like a driver and not a 5-year-old schoolgirl. When I'm driving the V, I got to use the brakes to get on the freeway. Because I gave it just a little bit too much. That's why I have a powerful car. It gives you more flexibility on the highway. You love to drive. It's nice to have all that flexibility to your advantage. Which I suppose is the reason why general luxury cars in general have powerful engines. Truck likes to go into Mexican overdrive here. I have to gear down because it's just a little too much power in that gear. The Mexican overdrive gear. Coming into the sister county of Grand County. Summit. You can take this job in Summit. Yeah, shame, all the leaves are gone over here. Not all, but most. That's usually how it is, like, you know, we'd be getting snow, and everybody else is like, oh, look at the autumn colors. Fall is what leaves do. Autumn is the season. Is that how it goes? Like, you want to know starboard and port on a ship and you don't know? I learned this when I was in New England, which is a video I need to get up. In Boston, khakis. You know, what'd you do with your khakis? My pants or my car keys? Your khakis. Anyway, if you don't know, you're looking at the bow of the boat. Left is 4 letters. I knew this truck was going to get me eventually. Now he's getting me. Left is 4 letters. Port is 4 letters. Starboard is right. Port is left. So the easy way to remember that is 4 and 4, left and port are both 4 letters. So there you go. Now you'll forever know which side is port and starboard. Pass on a little bit of knowledge to y'all. Lake Dillon, drain down a little bit for next year's runoff. That snow. Oh no. You have to cut over early because this right lane ends, and people get mad when you try to get over from the left lane if you wait too long. And this truck over here on the right thinks she's going to pass. And then here he comes too. Oh, there goes the brakes. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, nobody knows. If you don't get over early, they force you into getting off the freeway. One of them moving van companies. Always in a hurry. Always light enough to be in a hurry. They should have put the elevation. It's 11,158. They should have put it up on the where it says Johnson 79. The other one 73. We turn off our flashers. So the green lights is starboard, it's to your right. Port is red. So left is red, right is green. On boats, ships. They're not going to let me in. So you get a semi truck trying to turn left in front of everybody that's coming up in the hammer lane. They don't like it. They wouldn't let me get over, so I'm like, okay, I'll wait till the last minute then. Somebody lost their elevators on their camper. That's what those orange plates are. Put them under your tires. Well, the color's all gone from here. So we'll end the video here. Call it good for now. Thanks again for riding shotgun with Mountain Man Mike. Till the next time, enjoy. Peace. Once you learn these automatics, it makes it a lot easier to take heavy loads at higher speeds. Just in case you didn't know. See ya!